you're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe Podcast. This is episode 7 of season 4. I'm your host, Aaron Coombs. I'm with my co-host, Marc Coombs. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Good. Summer's still here.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming in September now, so wake me up when But no, everyone's rushing that fall. I go, even Tim Hortons got that pumpkin spice. I'm like, back it up. But I've been having some caramel macchiatos. So I like to start off with, well, how you been?
Good, man.
I was gonna go over topics, but no. Yeah, you had a good summer?
Yeah.
It's been a long spill. You said it was July 5th since our last
July
episode?
July 5th. It has been a minute.
Jeez. And this is basically September now, by the time this episode comes out. And, yeah. I had a good little trip down to Twillingate. I'll show off some nice pottery, handcrafted. The orca there.
Oh, I forgot to bring anything for show and tell.
Oh, you didn't bring nothing? And you got the little boat and a little seagull inside there, little boys. Nice. So I had fun. I had dinner theater and music. That was good. And kayaked 2 days in a row. That's how nice the weather was. So yeah.
Cool. I went to St. John's for almost a week.
Let's talk about that. Did you go downtown by any chance?
I did. I went to a couple shows at a place called Pavlov's Electric Veranda. It was pretty cool.
Old CBDGs?
Yeah, well, I guess it would be new now.
Or new, but renamed, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And seen a couple bands that my friend Alex Knopfel wasn't in. He plays drums for Sweet Baby Angels and keyboards and synths for Working Title.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. It was a good time. A few friends were out and stuff. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
We even had a time.
And went to Embassy with Mike Hickey. And Wednesday since I got in, so that was a fun night.
And we also, not only bars at St. John's, we went to Taproom the other day. And it was pretty packed. We had some live music in Wayne's World yesterday. Your buddy's playing. It was good.
Yeah, old Matt Ross played another deadly set.
Good old acoustic set. A little bit of Ross played some bass.
Yeah.
And Jim Crochet, some Neil Diamond, all the good stuff. So do you want to talk about music?
I guess we could keep going with music, yeah.
All right.
We forgot it last time.
Music. Let's start off with music. I got cheat sheet. I won't lie.
No, well,
I won't lie.
You know.
Marc's is up here though, in his head.
So I bought an album. I got an album at Fred's, and it's the newest. It came out last year. The Vagabond Boys album, Cave World. Have you ever listened? I must have played some tracks for you before. It's a pretty deadly punk album. I recommend it.
No, but I am sad because we went to Fred's together and I saw this nice little vinyl. I think it was Sound and Vision by Bowie. I was like, a little pricey. Maybe I'll go back and get it after.
I told you to get it.
I went back to Fred's. Gone.
Yeah, see.
It's a rare.
Pretty cool.
Rare. All right.
And so any new albums you're listening to?
I'm listening to the new Mexican OT.
Oh, okay. What's that all about? I heard the track. It was pretty cool. I used to play it yesterday.
He reminds me of, I'm not sure if everybody's going to say this, but he reminds me of like J. Cole with a mix of like T.I. A little bit of flow like that. But he rolls his R's too.
Cool.
And the new Nas album we've been listening to.
Yeah, Magic 2.
And I've been listening to a little bit. The kind of music I don't really listen to lately, but I tried it out. Trippie Redd.
Okay.
You know Trippie? And the new Austin Posty album, which is chill but good. He's in his father mode, you know what I'm saying? And you got Pardyalone, Pardyalone. You ever listen to them?
No? That's another track I listened to for the first time.
Oh, it's chill.
It's pretty cool.
And Lil Mabu is getting some hits on the internets now for like being a white guy going to college now. And you hear about that one? Lil Mabu.
Who's that? Go
Just
ahead.
Just a little white rapper. No, it's just new to the scene. And he's like heavy, right to the point rap, but it's only got like 2 or 3. I don't even know. I think got 2 or 3 songs out to go.
Pretty cool.
Probably got more.
we'll both can touch on the Magic 2 the Nas album a little bit more because what do you think? Pretty deadly. He's coming out with a lot of albums here now later in his career.
Still the GOAT.
Yeah. Pretty good beats. I liked it. I recommend it.
What's your take on the new Post Malone album?
I don't think I've listened to the whole thing.
Ooh. I enjoy it. It is a lot of them.
I
are
like
different.
the Tiny Desk concert he did.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And do you have your tickets booked to Taylor Swift? She had a small Tiny Desk. She had Tiny Desk one too, but apparently she's having some Canadian dates, and they're like almost sold out or hard to get. Or
6 shows in Toronto.
So I'm not going to that. But I'd love to see Dave Matthews live. They're playing in Mexico, but I'll be working. That's my excuse.
Pretty cool.
I'm going all the way to Mexico. But I will. Oh, you go.
So 2 albums I've been listening to for a while now. I'm gonna start with is the Queen's Stone Age in Times New Roman. It's like I think it's one of the best. I think it's the best Queen's album in a little bit. It's pretty deadly album. A lot of cool tracks. Did you listen to that one?
Not yet.
No, it's definitely worth checking out. No spoilers. No, just kidding. It was pretty good, and
I'm a tune from it. No.
Can't. How many seconds can you play of a song? It's not very much, is it? For like a royalty song, you can't pay.
I'm gonna try it.
No.
That's why I said hum. We could off key sing it. And
the new King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard album. Well, it's a couple months old now. I'm sure I mentioned them before on the show. They're back to making a heavy album. It's like it's a long title. It's like something Dragon Apocalypse. Anyways, you'll find it.
There it is.
It has some pretty badass tunes on there too, and it's departure to them playing heavy music again. For playing heavy music, so it's pretty cool.
And you've been listening to the Beaches.
The What Doesn't Kill You Make You Paranoid EP. I'd recommend that one too. I've listened to like Blank Brett like 800 times a day. Daily song. Great album. Great EP.
I listened to it 3 times because he sent it to me like 3 times.
Yeah. We still haven't listened to the rest though. It's only a couple songs. It's not very many songs.
Yeah. A new vinyl I got is from Rhett and Link. The
Cool.
Hair Goes Up, Hair Goes Down. And I'll talk about shows. I'll talk about their show after when we talk about shows, but not yet.
Now, and another album we both have listened to together even is the Baby Gravy 3.
Baby Gravy.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
I don't know if I heard the whole album, but first, I say 5.
It's not a very long album. It's pretty deadly too.
Yeah.
It's fun. F-U-N.
F you in, not F you den.
So that's pretty good for music.
All right, do you want to talk about movies or shows next?
Well, shows is quick. You go ahead. I don't think I've watched any shows.
Shows?
I haven't even watched any Hobo lately.
Little Hobo. I downloaded the 5-Star Chef. I think it's on Netflix. It's just another cooking show, but I like cooking shows, so I recommend 5-Star Chef. And because I didn't see the new Flash movie, but I was watching the old 1990s Flash TV shows. I was like, oh, this is legit awesome. I only found out that the new Flash TV show had the old Flash in it.
Are you talking about it's like only a premiere episode they try to pass off as a movie type of thing?
It was like 1990s. Yeah.
I seen that before, man. I rented that from Watch Video back in the day.
It's really good. And Good Mythical Evening is a show I watched on demand. I won't give out too much things because I think you still rent it. But it was hilarious and vulgar, of course, because they're allowed to swear on the evening one. So I do got the new vinyl too and a new T-shirt up top. I'll show you the T-shirt here, non-spons.
Sick.
How about shows for you?
Shows? Like I said, I don't think I can. Well, we can just go right into the movies because the Last Drive-In is kind of a show, and we haven't covered the season finale on our podcast yet because like I said, it's been a minute since we've had a podcast. So
and Laura and I are still watching Swagger on Apple TV, non-sponsor, but Ice Cube Jr. You know, Buddy Jack. What's his name? What's Ice Cube's real name?
I can't remember.
Well, he's in it. his son. That's good.
Sheo Jackson.
Jackson.
There you go.
There you go. All right, let's talk about movies then. You all
Okay.
done with shows? Movies.
So the last driving season finale had the Living Dead of the Manchester Morgue, which was pretty cool. Old school British zombie movie. That's pretty cool. I'd recommend. It was pretty cool. If you're into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. And the second movie they showed Day of the Dead by George A. Romero, and it's funny enough I've never seen that one before, so that was deadly. I love George Romero, so it was badass.
And you said it's the season finale, so when are they going to start up again?
Well, they got the next time we'll see them is the Halloween special. So, but the regular season doesn't start now till, jeez, it's only been a couple months really. So it's probably almost a year till that season starts up again. And how about you, movies?
Have you watched Barbie?
None of you?
No, the wife did and told me some stuff. I was like, don't tell me. Maybe I want to
Spoilers.
watch it alone.
Spoilers.
Put on some like pink jumpsuit or something.
We should do Barbenheimer night. We should really do that.
Oppenheimer. I didn't see Oppenheimer either. That's another.
Yeah, I'm kind of half sad I didn't get a chance to see Oppenheimer.
Like I said, I didn't see Flash. You see Flash? No. The
No,
new movie.
I didn't see Flash.
It's supposed to be the worst superhero movie flop ever. So, but I still want to see it.
I want to see it just for Michael Keaton.
And we both first started watching that superhero movie because it's out now, and I got half hour into it, and I kept watching it, but my little girl said I want to watch Paw Patrol now, so we
I couldn't get into it either, but I didn't watch Paw Patrol.
You didn't?
No, I don't think I've seen too much Paw Patrol. Probably a couple minutes with them, you know.
Another thing
Netflix,
we should check out on Netflix is new Adam Sandler movies out, and it's got his actual family in it. For some reason though, his daughters are his daughters, but his wife's not playing his wife, but she's in it. So it's supposed to be a really good, wholesome thing.
A newer movie I watched was Cobweb, a horror movie. The premise was pretty cool. It had like I don't even say too much, but basically how I felt is that the final act of the movie kind of let me down, big time.
Great movie, let me down.
But I didn't say it was great. I said it started off good. The first two, like I say, the first 2/3 or more, a little bit more over are it has a good build up, kind of like it's kind of like chilling, kind of cool little scares and stuff. But the final act ruined it for me. But I hate when that happens. It happens too many times in horror movies too.
Bad ending. Yeah.
And
that's why you gotta have Scream movies that never end.
I still enjoy them though.
It's like,
when is the next one? Probably.
To this day, I haven't finished. I don't know his movie, no TV show Buffy. I haven't watched the final episode.
You won't let it.
So it never ends.
Yeah, Buffy stays in your hair forever.
Yeah. All right.
Excuse me. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for movies. I've probably seen stuff, but I'm pretty slack over last, especially for me. I don't have to get some more movies in here.
The only movie that's coming up that I don't even want to look at is Wonka, the new Willy Wonka movie.
Oh, dude, that trailer!
Chalamet.
That trailer looks bad.
Why are they doing it? Why? Okay.
Money, but it's all money. But I know what you mean.
Right. We'll talk about news and sports. News, not nudes. Nudes.
Hot noodles.
Hot noodles. All right. So as of lately, social media such as Instagram and Facebook, Meta, no longer have Canadian news.
No Canadian news sites. That's correct.
Not even the weather guy can post about the weather now in Canada, which I guess people are like, "Oh, how do you watch the news now?" So you actually gotta go on the websites or their apps and everything. So it's all right, I guess. But I do like post like little things that happen around town. You're like, "Oh, this happened," and you enter, and it says, "Link cannot open in Canada." And there's a lot going on about Jonah Hill and stuff lately. I guess you heard about that.
Of course.
Getting blasted. But basically, he's just saying, this is what I want in a relationship. If you don't agree with it, I don't want to be in it. What are your thoughts?
I don't know.
He does have some.
It's pretty burnt when that kind of thing happens to anybody. But when if you read, I've read a little bit of it, and it's like you see both sides really.
He's like, you can't wear a bathing suit while you're doing your boarding.
You can't do your
job.
He didn't want to have sleepovers at Frankie Muniz's house anymore. So
No,
you can understand that, I guess, right? But it's another time you didn't like her. We're talking about this a lot. It's a big topic. Anyways, he's talking about how he didn't want her to be wearing such really clothing on her Instagram, but like that's kind of how he met her. So that's kind of stupid.
Marc, I'll let you wear whatever you want, okay, brother?
Thanks, man.
And what else was there? Oh, a couple celebrity deaths since I've been out to work. Pee-wee Herman.
Oh yeah, I did a rewatch of Pee-wee's Big Adventure that night. Love that movie. Classic. First Tim Burton film. First one released.
He was in the Buffy movie.
Yeah, that was awesome. One of the best.
Oh, no spoilers.
One of the best kill scenes. Death scenes, if you will.
So he's a sad loss. And yeah. Sports, I guess. Continue on with sports.
Sports. I guess we'll start off with the Jays. Kind of slacking a bit. They had a big win yesterday against the Nationals overall. Then this is the time now to just be focused because they got probably about 5 weeks left. And they're 2.5 games behind the last wildcard position. Mm-hmm. So if they don't make that, then that's the end of the season. So this is it now. They gotta gear down and kick some butt.
Then we could always watch some basketball in October.
Canada's doing pretty. I didn't see any of the games, unfortunately, but Canada's doing good in the FIBA basketball competition. They're 4-0. Yeah.
Nice. I haven't watched many sports lately. Sports, get in the game. No.
What about anything to add for hockey? Anything to add for hockey?
I haven't watched any hockey. I haven't really watched any sports lately. Besides baseball and the other game that was on last night on the TV were at Wayne's World. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching basketball, but I'm still sad over Frederico. Fred VanVleet not being there. So have they picked up any new players since?
Did we talk about how they picked up Schroeder from? I think we did last time. I think so. Schroeder from the Lakers, right? Oh, okay. So we already talked about that. But yeah, not really to the level that we need to replace him. But I guess that's probably not the goal. But we will see. We will see what happens. I'm still a Raptors fan, no matter how much they may or may not be the Raptors this year.
And on the highlight of Raptors, Drake. What are your thoughts on him being on that podcast and getting deleted off Bobby's really good podcast, whatever it's called? You see it where he's lying in bed? Did you see the whole one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I liked it. It's pretty fine. Chill. But guess something happened because they stopped being friends on Instagram and she took down the thing. That's what really made the podcast skyrocket. But I guess we're going to have to get some celebrities on this one, right?
Dave Portnoy had her on the Barstool Sports interview, but I didn't see the whole thing though.
He bought Barstool back for $1. $1, Bob. Oh, Bob Barker passed away as well.
Yes, man.
Sad. 9 years
he
old.
Went as close as to 100 as he possibly could. That's badass.
So going over. Yeah. So I guess we'll end on that note if you want. Or do you have anything else?
Well,
no?
What do you think?
No more.
Okay. How about books?
La bibliothèque. Books, library. I'm not reading it.
I finished the 90s by Chuck Klosterman. It was pretty deadly. You'd probably be into it. It's like essays about different things in the 90s, like between everything pop culture, politics, entertainment. It's pretty good.
The last book I read was actually a cookbook. It was the one who wrote How Not to Die, and our sister was looking through the page. She's like, "This looks good. Let's make this." So it was a burger, and I think we ruined it. We had too much oats or something, and I was like, "Andrew, this tastes like Play-Doh and stuff like that." So I had to live up to my own cooking and make my own burger. Give it to her. She said it was good. So
totally,
don't judge me by other people's recipes. Not to knock anybody's recipes down. And I have been recently roasting more coffee.
Did you ever think about doing your own cookbook?
Ern's book of plant-based meals. Maybe.
Yeah.
I always talk about wanting to open up like a food truck too, but I don't know if that dream will rocket or start. And we had a couple of food trucks open up in Grand Falls recently, actually, and one closed down. Sadly, the Sweet Tails closed down. But we got new Thunder and Cheeses, and we got the Gourmet on the Go.
Yeah.
And we got the one next to Emma Meat Shop. What's that one? Luke's Poutine still there. So yeah, got some options there for food trucks. I always like going there. In the States, they have like sometimes they got areas where it's like food truck. I like that too. Try a little bit of everything. Do you like food?
I do like food. Yes.
I like to partake in food.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to hit up Wendy's a couple times on my trip. Get to Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Sushi with that. It's on sushi. That was awesome.
Now, I did have Five Guys before I turned plant-based tree hugger. I had it in Miami.
Nice.
It was really good. And people are saying that it may not be as good in St. John's, but I don't know. It was good.
Who said that? Was it you?
I haven't had it here. All I have is the fries.
Oh, yeah. You didn't sneak it. You didn't have a cheat day.
Little Monday meat night. No cheating here. 7 years November.
Nice.
But who's counting?
Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. That's your choice, and you're happy with it.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Do you dream of pizzaroni still?
Oh yes, I love a pizza.
Pizzaroni's just dancing in your head.
Pizza bagels. I don't even know if they make them anymore.
Oh, I have to have a yummy bread from Old Town Pizzeria.
Old Town Pizzeria.
There's a location by the mall now.
And I do think about Chinese food back sometimes with meat and stuff because I go there a lot and all I can have is basically just plain rice and whatever.
Can't have no chicken balls no more.
The sushi places, Japanese sushi in St. John's, Sun Sushi downtown, really good.
Yeah, that's where me. That was awesome.
So yeah,
good.
Always good. Let us know what your favorite place to eat in your local area is. Give your local areas a shout out. Eat local. All right. Is that good for now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that was episode 7, season 4, Cardio Coombs Cafe podcast. How long can I drag this on before Marc gives me a cheers? Here we go. Until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now. Cardio Coombs Cafe podcast. Stay tuned, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye for now.